Hi everyone, it's Doug from Bjorn Territory. Welcome back, and in this episode I'm going to show you how to paint your own corpse cart for your Soulblight Gravelords. To my usual 3-foot fabulous, battle ready standard. Hope you like this one, hope you follow along, give you a bit of confidence to get on with your own painting. Okay, so I've assembled my corpse cart and I've decided to do it in sections. So for the main cart I'm coming in with Cygor Contrast Brown. And I'm just going to come in pretty much over the entire thing to begin with, brown. After I assembled it, I did cover it in a base coat. I used race paint for that. It's quite an intricate cart, so just make sure you don't miss any bits. I'm just going to coat the whole thing with Cygor Brown first. Okay, whilst the cart is drying, I'm going to carry on and I'm going to do my mound of corpses. And I've done a base coat in Wraith Bone. I'm just now going to come in with a first layer of Kislev flesh. Rats in amongst the bodies. Didn't look very closely before. And do 2 thin coats of Kislev flesh. Wrap it on. And as I'm working with Kislev flesh, I'm going to continue looking at the flesh walkers, zombie things that are pulling the cart. Just try and get all the flesh done. Try and get all the flesh done in one hit across the whole model, group of models. So for the driver, I'm also going to come in with Kislev flesh for the face, the hands to start with. Now that all the flesh is on, I'm just going to come in now, focusing on any wooden parts, weapons, etc. On all the characters, as well as the stake that goes through his body, and all of these guys. Coming in with dried brown. And for all the zombies, I'm coming in with Storm of Vermin, greys, etc. for all the tattered clothes, strips of cloth. Focusing on all the shorts and ripped clothing. So I've added in colours to all the corpses for their clothes and rags, painted the rats brown, and now I'm coming in with Vulpus pink, the contrast colour, just for all the wounds and sores in and around the area. Amongst the corpses, I can pop them out and see any open gashes, etc. For the coach driver, I'm just going to paint his cloths black using Black Templar contrast paint. Finish the black cape all the way around, the bead on the end. All the flesh, I'm coming in with Reichling shade, slapping it on. And for all the clothes, I'm going to go in with Agrax Earth shade to make it a bit muddy, dirty looking. Just focusing on the flesh first. Back in the cart, just coming in with your champsy bone for the tips of spikes on the wagon. And on the other side, make sure that it's all around the top edge. Now it's lead belcher. I'm coming in for all the metal parts, the hanging tools, the metal brackets that hold the cart together, any of the metal hinges, the metal rim around the top of the wheel, and on the front part. And then I'm coming in with Balthasar Gold for the belt. For these zombies, just need to make sure their weapons have lead belcher on them, the metal parts. For all the metal parts, I'm coming in with Agrax Earthshade as a wash and on the tips of the cart. And just coating it, making it look worn, muddy, dirty, and the wheels as well. Let's go to town. On the driver, I'm just coming in with some storm vermin. Just keeping the recesses black, but adding a bit of colour to the cloak on the outside. Okay, for the flesh of the undead, or the dead bodies, I'm coming in with the iron rack skin. And I'm just going to apply quite a heavy dry brush, just to dull down the flesh a bit. Take a bit of life out of it, I suppose. Do a couple of layers and start to build up the kind of tones you'd like. And on the undead walkers, zombies, dudes that are pulling the corpse cart, same thing on the flesh. Iron rack skin. So on the flames, coming in with the contrast yellow, I'm just doing, not at the bottom, I don't quite like reef bone, but a bit midpoint. It's on the top half. Okay. And then with the top of the flame, I'm coming in with Wild Rider Red. I add it in whilst it's still wet, so you can kind of get a gradient between the two a little bit. Okay. For the cart, I'm just going to dry brush storm vermin on the wood effect. You can do the bottom if you like. For the tips of the side of the car, I'm just coming back in with champsy bone, but just on the tip bits. Of the spikes. Okay, starting to assemble it now. Just going to come in with some sterling mud for my base. A bit thicker around the edges of the wheels. And really build it up gradually. Nearly there, just the last bits now. Just evening out. Thinking about where I want the undulating surface. It's all stuck. We've got everything in place, everything's on the base. Just going to come with a little bit of Nuln oil for the tops of the flames, just to darken it. Cool. And next, the last but not least, is coming in with a little bit of blood for the blood god, to give a bit of gore on the corpses. That gruesome look to what you can imagine a cart of corpses to be. The chap's pulling the lovely cart along. And obviously, depending on what your tastes are in corpses or in blood, you go to town or a little, as much as you like. Nice poor chap at the back. He needs some as well. A little bit of smell in the base. A little bit of a drip trail. And the edges off the floor as well. And one of the finishing touches is just getting my edge to my base. Alright, there you go. So I've added on some of the tufts, give it a bit of a coat on the base. Quite chuffed with it. A fun little thing to paint. Lots of story to tell in the model. I loved it. Really cool. There's my corpse cart. I hope you like this one. Hope you picked up some tips and tricks and gave you a bit of confidence to crack on with your own painting. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch you next week. Take care, guys. Bye.